What's up, man? Final episode of the Silent Age. Chapter number 10, MOEBIUS strip. Huge fan of that title. Great stuff. We basically did everything we needed to do to destroy the computer last week, but finally we need to travel to the distant future to pick off that last time traveler.
What a mess. Having narrowly avoided encountering his other self, Joe finds that the time machine is gone. With Dr. Lambert's help, Joe is put in pursuit of the time pilot. But where and when is this place?
When is this place?
Let me hit restart because it did. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it did start a dialogue last time.
Doesn't matter.
Somewhere in the distant future.
Alright.
Or rather, the monologue, I suppose. Oh, my head. What happened?
You smack your head.
How long have I been out? The last thing I remember is using the time machine. It usually makes me a little lightheaded, but never anything like this. It's great when you're using it to go just through a door.
Yeah.
Oh no, my time machine, it's completely broken.
Oh no. So we need to make shit happen without it.
Let's move through a door. That seems familiar.
What up? This seems, it seems way more futuristic.
This reminds me of, was this in the trailer or something? Like this scene, it's dripping water. It's just cold.
Really. It does not surprise me. We might need to do some with that later to get the generator working. Alright, this is very distant future.
Wait a second. Is there a palm tree growing there?
Yeah, palm trees are growing. This is...
Some ferns and all kind of bullshit. Half-buried door. There's a lot of dirt and rubble in the way.
This is all sort of future. This, and this is the great outdoors where the elevator used to be.
Well, there's cables running through it.
And this is a time machine.
Spherical contraption.
Yeah. That's man-made.
Yeah. It's another time machine. It looks like totally different. So the fact it's completely falling apart, I mean, it must have been out there quite a while. There's also generators and solar panels and everything. Can you figure out how it works? If we're still in the same facility, then someone putting a solar panel here means that they've built it after the elevator collapsed. Also, apparently solar panels are way too futuristic, obviously.
Well, this is 1972.
Well, this certainly isn't.
No. This is the future. This is like 20...
Thick roots.
This is like 2018 or something. So we needed the shovel to do something else with that?
The half-buried door.
Yeah. Oh, they get through there.
Somewhat intuitively.
Because the shovel is for digging.
I can dig it.
Oh, then dig it too. So we can find back there. Maybe there's an apple tree or something. Would be convenient. Some nourishment. Oh, what does it do? Shit, everything's contaminated. First aid. Maybe we can aid that guy. Firstly. Oh, he's dead. I don't think he might not need no more first aid.
So it really got to me for some reason, because you weren't expecting him to look that way.
Yeah, because he had a mask on, so...
That's where we came from?
Yeah.
Oh, because the room was mirrored for some reason. There's a rock there, too.
Nice.
Block of concrete, sort of slightly rough to the touch.
Can't take it.
So you got a piece of cloth. I'm wondering where that's going to be useful for, though. It's not like we've been in a lot of places.
Yeah. Maybe clean up the solar power. Some.
Oh! That makes way too much sense.
If there was any type of sun light coming through, that actually would make sense.
Why did it pan back when I...
Because the dude always gets centered. Still dirty.
Then wipe more.
Yeah. Get some water at the cross.
That doesn't appear to be the solution.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get through that with the cloth. That doesn't seem right. Just like gently picks up the branches with that.
Wipe them to pieces.
Can't have your hands get dirty, so they had the story force them to use a cloth for that. And maybe get back into the room with the water.
Get the cloth wet and then wipe again.
Possible, or something else.
Wait, it's
That's not the right room. It's the one back there. There's dead guys everywhere. Like, wherever you go in the future, everyone's dead. It's crazy.
This cloth is not soaking wet.
So now?
It is wet cloth.
It's wet cloth. Now it should be possible to clean the goddamn solar panel.
Yeah, there still shouldn't be enough sunlight to effectively use it, but...
Maybe there's some secret message.
Oh, there is
coded into it.
some degree of sunlight right spot on there.
Clean.
They're all clean. Wait, something happened. Oh, I get it. It's a big solar thing, like on my time machine.
Ah, so this is essentially a time machine.
What?
And so this is essentially a time machine. Like this thing might still work. Where are we going now?
We're following the wire back to where the water is, to then mess with that generator over there. Why are we coughing? That was...
That was necessary. They needed to edit that into the game.
Right, because there is this, and there's this.
Oh, there's another dead dude.
It turned out... What on earth? How is it impossible? Wait, there's something sticking out of his backpack. Looks like a rusty machete.
How did he get driven through the fucking wall?
He probably time traveled there from a time where there was no wall there. They go right into the wall.
He tried to run into the wall?
Yeah.
Tough.
Oh, rusty machete. That
cut down the crap.
I would have rather wiped them to death.
Yeah, I would have also rather picked them up gently with the wet wipes, man. Dude, went through the wall. That was rough. The roots.
Yeah, thick roots too.
Yeah, thick roots. I gotta slice them with that damn machete.
Hey.
Let's do it.
I couldn't get pegged with this thing. I need something sharper to cut.
Really? That doesn't.
How am I not surprised?
That really doesn't work. Are you kidding me?
It's rusty.
So.
It's a rusty machete.
Wow.
Which means it's a machete that is rusty.
Maybe get to the first room and cut your way through there to like the back of it. Was there a way to pass?
I'm not even sure right now. Maybe. Probably the concrete block, you know.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, just sharpen it up.
Sharpen it.
Wow, that had to be added. That had to be added to the game. That little sequence, really? Okay. I see you.
I mean, it drags the whole thing out.
I see you. The Silent Age makers, I see.
The thing is, this game has an interesting plot, but it's also a very simple and short plot.
Well, yeah, sure.
So they're dragging the gameplay out by having you solve these puzzles.
Yeah. I guess that's what it's about. Alright.
That's one of the first times I've actually given an explanation for why shit is.
Hey, what up, Frank? What up?
Hey there, Frank.
Caveman Frank.
Frank?
Nothing. Joe. Please. Need water.
Please.
Okay, I need water.
Water.
You asked me to.
Yeah.
What are you?
Please. Oh, no, go for some water.
Hang in there.
I'll get you some water. Hang in there.
Yeah. So we know where there's water. How come he didn't find it?
I don't know.
Maybe Frank is a little bit of a slow thinker.
But I mean, come on. If he's the guy who built up all the solar power and everything, he
Yeah.
must be aware of the water source.
Maybe. I mean, it's literally dripping. It's literally dripping down there. You should be able to find that. Nice.
The cup is full.
That's another one of those walk through the entire map to, you know.
Yeah, again, that
Like,
extends gameplay.
Of course. To like, they have you pass by those nice shots of the scenery to like, just demonstrate as much as possible, drive home the point that they've done a good job in animating the background. I'm assuming that's what their idea was.
It's not even that complex of a background.
Yeah, it's
very basic. Use
Chug.
cup of water with
Yeah,
Frank,
chug it, man.
Here you go, Frank.
which sounds more like you're sharing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Wait,
you.
no, that's not his voice.
I don't
Thank
understand.
I
Doing here?
don't understand. What are you doing here? Where are we?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I had no time.
I had no time.
Pushed it as far
Push it as far as it'd go. But from what I've been reading, everything is imprecise. The farther you travel, even your physical location can get messed up.
That's where the guy was in the wall.
Nobody's been this far.
Nobody's been this far.
That's where the guy was in
Yeah.
the wall.
We could be
We could be hundreds, maybe thousands of years in the
thousands
future,
of
for
years in the
all I
future, for all
know.
I know. I don't get it. So, you're a time
That's
I
pilot?
don't get it. So you're a time pilot now?
Do I really need to spell it out for you, Joe? I stole it.
What?
What?
Stole the time machine.
You stole the time machine? But why?
Look, I got no reason to tell you, but I guess all doesn't matter.
This person I'll be sharing.
You're the last person I'll be sharing anything with anyway. The truth is, I'm a Soviet. The truth is, I'm a Soviet agent.
Cut it out, Frank.
I'm not joking.
Frank,
Frank, you're just sick, confused. See, I told you he was spying.
can't be.
Come on, you can't be. Where's your Russian accent?
Joe,
Joe, I'm an undercover agent deployed by the Kremlin. My job is to fit in. How far do you think I'd get if I were around calling everyone comrade? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Got the Lenin pictures up and all. My real name is Yuri Barishev. I came to America in my early 20s. I went to school here, worked here, and spent nearly 10 years building the foundation of my ordinary life. But the truth is that my life is far from ordinary. I'm a spy. I was planted by the Soviet Foreign Intelligence Agency to gather intel on advanced US military research programs and started getting my first mission into the mid-60s. At the time, I thought I had built a promising portfolio of leads, but as I started to pursue them, well, that's that.
Most of them turned out to be
Yeah,
worthless.
by 1968, I'd run out of goodwill with my handlers at the Kremlin. I was a disgrace. I didn't get
And headed for extraction.
that. Right. Desperate for something. Anything to report. I came across a Canadian company moving large shipments of iridium, osmium, rare metals not typically used in mainstream manufacturing. The buyer turned out to be a government shell, rerouting the materials to unofficial contractors, one of which turned out to be Archon. Having convinced my superiors that I was onto something, I got a job as a janitor, but I didn't dig up much until you showed up. You were a great distraction, giving me plenty of chances to access off-limit areas, and for a while, I was able to scrounge together enough intel to keep the Kremlin happy. Suka bliet. My hunch was correct, but I didn't have the full picture. Not yet. The metals were being used to build something unusual, alright. But I couldn't piece it together. What I found made no sense. Time travel, doomsday scenarios. It read like a bad science fiction. Suka bliet. For a while I thought they were onto me, feeding me bogus information. But as time went on, with security tightening around the labs and no one confronting me, I began to suspect that my intel was legit. But the time was running out. With Brezhnev and the President Nixon set to negotiate the nuclear disarmament treaty in a few weeks, my superiors were demanding the results. With my job on the line, I got desperate and careless. This morning, I got caught. Suka bliet. I was tailing an engineer into an off-limits lab when I bumped into Barney from security. Ironically, management chalked up my trespassing to cluelessness and settled for just firing me. Knowing I wouldn't get another chance, I stole a security badge and snuck back in. I just found the time machine operator's manual when you showed up out of nowhere and nearly screwed up. Then it clicked. Not only could I steal the technology, it was the perfect getaway too. Using the manual, I set the destination as high as it would allow. I figured if I could just get far away, I'd have plenty of time to figure out how to get it back to the motherland. But I guess you know the rest. Bliet.
Listen, Joe. I'm really sick.
Listen, Joe. I'm really sick and I'm not making it back. But you still can. The time machine has a timer, like a toaster. It's designed to return home unless the timer is reset. I removed the main power supply, fuse to keep it from taking off without it. Here, take it.
I have no idea how you got here.
I have no idea how you got here, but I guess it doesn't matter. Still, despite my mission, the double life and the deceit, your friendship was always genuine. You're an honest guy, Joe, and I really enjoyed your company. Yeah. Now please leave me. The pain is coming back. Hurts to talk. Need rest. Great, good.
Alright, so...
I love those accents.
It's not actually Frank who brings the disease back, but us having just been affected by Frank, then taking the time machine back.
Bliet.
Yeah, that's why the cough was important before. We're already infected, now we're going back, we're closing the loop, we're bringing the disease to the past. And again, causality. Everything that has happened was predetermined to happen. Ultra paradox.
Yes.
Except with the disease. Wait a second. The original outbreak happened because someone brought the disease back from the future, which is only there because the initial outbreak happened.
Correct.
In the timeline, the disease has no origin.
Just keep playing.
I'm sorry. I like getting really deep into the time travel stuff.
It's like, in the end, it should just be like, do you want to save Joe or Arcadia or Bay? And there you go.
Use fuse with time machine.
Let's use the fuse time machine. There, I'm sorry. It still works. I mean, it's glowing red.
That's generally a bad sign.
That's a good sign.
Time machine. Oh, wait. Do I have to click something?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I pointed somewhere and I clicked. It's kind of hard.
Crap. Oh, we're in Soviet Russia for sure. Are we?
No, we're back to where we started.
Dude is wearing a cap. Oh, it's not a cap. It's just a...
He's just a security guard.
Okay, and the explosion of like
what
time machine showing up clearly.
Door, time machine console. There's a giant fragile wall. Foreign organism. What's going on? What's happening to me? Dude. You are... like... you are carrying a foreign organism. What an idiot. He caused what he was trying to prevent.
Yeah. Horrible.
How about we just...
freeze our bomb cells?
Yeah, it would be the best option at this point.
No. No, it can't be.
Oh, now he realized it.
Foreign organism. It's
Yes.
me.
Yes, it's you.
Bomb. Brought back the disease. I'm the one who spreads it.
Yeah, you're the one who spreads it. Freeze your bomb cells. Let's go.
It was me. All along.
It was me all along, Austin!
Yeah.
Brought it back with me.
Yeah, don't. Right here. That's gross.
I think I'm gonna throw up. I can't deal with this.
What do I do? Freeze yourself.
What do I do?
I don't know. Travel somewhere else, to some other timeline. So yeah, we need to figure out the terminal. Maybe walk to the right.
Is there like an instruction manual somewhere in the file cabinet? Because
Maybe.
apparently Frank learned how to use a time machine by just looking through the cabinet.
Gotta be Frank. No apple tree. It's locked. Because we're playing with Apple. Retinal scanner. Can't have the picture of the dude. I just feel like they're burning. They are probably
Pipes were useless.
No, else we might be going.
Hey there, dead guard.
Security patch? Oh, that's keys, okay. Keys might be able to do something. Probably not that.
Yeah, no, it's probably for the console.
Or the file cabinet. Or, you know.
Oh, the filing cabinet. That would make more sense, probably.
Just try it out everywhere.
Because the issue was that he didn't know how to operate it, not that he couldn't access some part of the system.
That with the node, maybe? That would seem to be the one that sticks out. Yes. That's how we operate the thing.
Yes.
Nice.
But we're also deteriorating quickly, so we have to hurry.
Yep.
Probably not in in-game time because it probably doesn't matter, but...
But you don't want to die out here and lay down in the spot. That would be gross.
Maybe it needs a living organism to survive for an extended period of time, thereby if we cryo-freeze ourselves, the stuff will die off before the next person enters. Unlikely, but possible. Because otherwise someone else will get in here and be like touching the same panels with it, and it's just like, oh yeah, I'm now infected as well.
Let's get it. Maybe we can survive this shit. And Joe's frozen.
In the future, there was no Joe in there. Neither as a corpse or anything else. Thereby implying that we changed something. Or someone just took him out. I assume that there's no pointing and clicking happening anymore because, you know. Yep.
That's us, right? In the hospital?
Sleeper, yeah. Where am I? My head.
We did it. We did it, boys.
What are these clothes?
Yeah, it's the first time we're not wearing the orange jumpsuit, man. That's good. Also, gotta shave.
Oh.
Gotta shave for real.
Monitoring equipment. It's a piece of paper with some squiggly lines on it.
That's gonna be important later. For real. I don't know why.
Oh man, my joints are sore.
Yeah, all the time traveling.
Door to the log says
This is
IKEA next to the handle.
Alright.
Anyone not get there?
Right.
There's not.
What? We locked in there? Oh.
Oh, that's just like in a hospital.
Okay.
I've never been to a hospital that had a doorway you had to pull a string from the thing from ceiling, but fair enough. This is a place. Last thing I remember is drowning. It was... Is this a text history? What the fuck is it? Anyways. There's no way I know the key, password, fair enough. Those two doors, I would assume are locked. It's a terminal of some kind, but nothing like I've ever seen before.
Dude, how far in the future are we out here? That's a flat screen computer.
We're probably in what we would consider present day.
Yeah.
From 2012, I would assume.
Maybe.
Roundabout. Also, they are playing solitaire.
Oh yes, they are.
It's not locked.
Just open the door, try the next one.
It's open. I just had to check
There's
them
not
off
as
the wall.
goats behind two of them. What up? Oh, mental institution, great.
Hey there, agitated man.
Whoa there, man. No offense intended.
Still these crushes. Give him the squiggly lines. Nope. We are in a mental institution. Because we are apparently mental.
That can't be the only thing that it does. It has to be like...
Yeah.
Because we were literally, like, cryogenically frozen. I mean... Would
Hey,
we have
what's
to be
up?
insane to
Yeah.
be cryogenically frozen? To
Dude
cryogenically
did
freeze
some,
yourself?
some
It's a fern.
yeah, he did some math on his wall.
Damn.
See that? Like beneath the triangle?
No way to
Yes.
escape it.
No way to escape it. No way out. No
No
way
way.
out. No way out.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
End of
End of days.
Scourge and sickness.
The overlords conspired against us. Tricked us.
Who did?
Too late. What's done is
Back.
done.
We must try. Let's try it.
The key to salvation, I've seen it, felt its color, know its shape, they know it, don't know. They don't know what I know.
No, it's
Oh
shape.
no,
Oh,
but I
better
know,
not.
I know.
Write it,
Right it before it disappears, right down before it
Took away
disappears.
my tools.
Took away my tools, I forgot my
Your
tools, your
tools?
tools?
Pens.
Pen and paper that you
They're erasing the slate.
get back to break when it's
Forcing
all.
me to forget. Or they fear me. Cower at the sight of scientific rigor.
I'm not sure if this guy
Come here.
is...
Need paper to reproduce the key.
Gotta have paper.
Paper.
And
He probably needs a pen too, right? That's a long ass level. So I'm assuming he also needs paper or what? Pen. Sorry.
yes, which we know where they are.
Because he's gonna be end up scribbling up the keys, man.
But if I...
They're also just on the shelf.
Yes, but we literally couldn't reach him before.
Mhm.
Looks like one of those polygraph tests when he's seen cop shows. It's actually not even too inaccurate. Man, my joints are so
I need the
sore.
crutches. Knock him down there. So we gotta distract that second guy with the television remote?
I guess. Oh, there's a TV in his room.
Ah, nice.
Using the remote control with the television.
That makes sense. The remote was in the wrong goddamn room. I was just turn off the TV and he just leaves. I thought you'd put him like give him a nice cartoon on it, something to watch.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's going nuts over the
Over the screens?
the screens, the sound there. Now we get them. The pens down there. Yeah.
What? But at least I got one down. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Pick that shit up and give it to the other guy. He's gonna write the key down. Then we're gonna then smack into the keypad. I'm assuming.
Hey there, shirtless man.
Yeah, let him just play the game.
That's how I play the game.
Yeah, just like hands on the head. All right, write down your geniusness, man.
Mightier than the sword.
Mightier than the
Yep.
sword. The pen, the pen, the pen.
You gonna be writing shit?
The key. The key.
The key, the key, the key. Keep it close, keep it safe.
5731.
Bring help.
Bring help, don't get caught. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the
Yeah,
girl. Save
blah,
the
blah,
kingdom,
blah.
get the girl.
Same thing. Rinse and repeat, man.
I wonder if he's quoting stuff all the time.
Probably.
Because if he's quoting music, that would make sense why the repetition is happening. And the whole, with the pen and the sword, that's
Yeah.
a quote from poem or something, or like some literary quote or some bullshit.
We did it,
I
man.
guess the crazy guy wasn't that crazy after all.
Freedom, no freedom.
One of those weird flat terminal screens again.
Yeah.
Is it Rorschach's there?
Oh yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it's this psychologist.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, there, goodness. You startled me.
Startled me.
You should have just knocked.
Just not.
Oh, you could have just knocked.
Mm.
And it's Doctor, actually?
Oh,
And it's
we could've.
Doctor, actually. Dr. Emma Brown. I'm a little embarrassed to say, but we don't have any files on you, so I don't know your name. It's Joe, man.
Ma'am.
Oh, call me Emma.
Oh, call me
Not
Emma.
So formal.
We're not so formal here.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Joe.
So,
I'm sorry, Dr.
I'm sorry, Dr. Brown, I don't know how to say this, but everyone here is in serious danger. I'm very sick, and it's important you call the authorities.
I'm very
And
sick, and it's very important you call the authorities. And
whoa, take it easy. Deep breaths. There's nothing to be afraid of.
what's with the damn Sigmund Freud poster in the background?
How do you feel? Well, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I guess a little sore.
a little sore.
See? You're fine. The soreness is to be expected. You've undergone muscle
3
therapy.
decades.
You've been asleep for at least 3 decades, after all. Maybe even more. Probably around 4 or 5. What? But where am I? What year is this?
What year is this?
Easy, Joe.
Easy, Joe. I know it's a lot to take in. I'd be shocked to anyone's system, having been under as long as you
Yeah.
have. It's 2012,
Oh, yeah.
and this is the psychiatric ward of Saint,
What's Genevieve's? Genevieve's? Wow. Blech.
hospital. Like those, you were placed in an artificial coma for regenerative muscle therapy and brought here to evaluate. Oh!
Yeah.
There's other guys also from the thing. Oh god, the tubes. You have to listen to me, doctor. I'm dangerously sick. I was carrying something when I got in.
I was carrying something when I got in.
Oh, that. Well, that's true. You did all have some kind of flu. Actually, the resident physician did find it peculiar how you had all contracted a type of
Wow.
avian flu that only first appeared in the
Wow.
late 90s and now
Okay, I
a
see.
new strain at that.
And they had no problem with healing it. Great.
In any case, the pathogen was largely dormant due to the extended hibernation. We ran very thorough medical checks on all of our cryo clients, so we gave you all the shot of our regular cocktail. Cleared right up before you even came to.
So it's
So it's gone, but Archon... Yes, I'm afraid I don't know how about all of that. All I know is that the company that froze you went bankrupt back in the early 70s, a victim of industrial sabotage, I think.
Oh god, Frank.
Anywho, the remaining assets were sold off, and the cryoform company bought the cryogenics technology as per ethical requirements. That included all of you who were frozen there. We've been helping rehabilitate cryoform's clients for the past 5 years or so, mostly folks suffering from previously incurable terminal illness and heavy wallets. But you didn't hear that from me.
Fair.
Unfortunately, cryogenics was a little experimental when it went under, so while the company's been freezing and reviving clients for quite some time, we've had to second find the original apparently a lot of Archon's original documentation was destroyed in the fire, so Cryoform had particularly no information about any of you. So the others haven't been quite as coherent. They share certain illusions, you know, end of the world, the sort of thing. Unfortunately, side effect of content's primitive state at the time, I suspect. You, however, seem just fine apart from the shock, I mean. So, I'm not sick? You sure? Yes, Joe. Quite sure. In fact, I see no reason to keep you here. We have an excellent rehabilitation team who'll get you settled into your new life in no time.
Yeah.
Just come see me when you're ready to go.
Good stuff, man. We did it. Got out of here? That's great.
The problem is she thinks that all the stuff that they're saying about the future is delusional.
Yeah, well. I mean, it's 2012 now.
Yeah, but it was of course all based in truth.
Are we all ready to go?
So, are we all ready to go?
Obviously.
Yes? Oh, I don't worry. We have teams eager to help you settle in. You might find a little overwhelmed, but trust me, I love some opportunities. Love this alive. Speaking of, I happened to catch you on the surveillance monitors a little while ago, and you seem to show excellent problem-solving skills. You like puzzles, Joe?
Alright.
Perfect. I'll be sure to mention your career coach. I'll find you just the right thing for you.
Alright. I see you. Puzzle solving skills, huh? Yeah. We did solve a lot
And
of
then
puzzles.
Joe wrote this game.
Yeah, I think so.
21st century man.
And we're on a subway hanging out. People are drinking. Got iPods. Dude with a skateboard and some chucks. Only person whose shoes is highlighted because they're super fly. Looking at Elvis in the museum and Muhammad Ali.
He's looking at a museum and he's looking at stuff about the 70s.
Yeah, exactly. That's what working in the office job. Regular Joe.
Yeah, call center.
Yeah, average Joe kind of guy. That's cool. That's cool.
Problem solving call center. It does kind of add up.
Hanging out in the old city in a big town. Not wearing the orange no more. Got some fancier cars, even though the 70s cars look way cooler than the current ones do. life, man. The end. Wow.
Dot.
Or is it? Yeah. No. That's the credits, man. We made it.
Well, technically, this is the 11th chapter. We should probably play this next episode.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see you next episode. Yeah, 11th chapter. For the credits, Mobius strip. Damn. That's interesting though. Yeah, that's cool.
It kind of foreshadowed what it was about because the beginning was also the end because it's a Mobius strip, or in that case, a Mobius trip.
Exactly. Gonna run around, but hey, I like the idea of like, oh, this disease that there was like 30 years ago was certain doom to all humanity. That's now just another case of the flu.
Yeah.
We got this. Like, what you worried about, man? So that's actually pretty good. I like this. It was confusing at times. The game was with the puzzling, getting stuff together. You know, sometimes it was pretty weak design and like get the goddamn lighter, get the lighter fluid.
Yeah,
that was a hell of a thing. Just put the goddamn light switch, which is just like, it was weird. But anyway, there's all the credits for you for the people that did this. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and we'll see you in future endeavors. Check out our Hearthstone stuff. Check out our podcast if you like the talking specifically and whatever content that we produce. And we're gonna see you in one of those videos, I'm assuming, JJ.
That's it?
That's it.